Greetings, students. I just want to come and share with you a good way for you to learn new vocabulary words. So here we come, a new set of words. Hopefully you can use them in your everyday life. So we have canal, canal, frame, concrete, crane, hum, essential, harmful, helpful, illustrate, pattern, prevent, unlimited, artificial, breakdown, electronic, movement, object, personal, power, three-dimensional. So again, canal, frame, concrete, essential, harmful, helpful, illustrate, pattern, prevent, unlimited, artificial or artificial, breakdown, electronic, movement, object, personal, power, three-dimensional. So again, read after me or with me. Canal, frame, concrete, crane, pump, essential, harmful, helpful, illustrate, pattern or pattern, prevent, unlimited, artificial or artificial, breakdown, electronic, movement, object, personal, power, three-dimensional. So as you can see here, this is a canal. So a canal is a man-made river. It's not natural. It's a man-made river. So boats can travel through a city. Or sometimes they build a canal. They make a canal so they can transport water to different places. This is a frame. So people use this frame for putting or placing photos inside frame. What you see here is gray and gray. So it's a mixture of water, cement, and small pieces of pebbles or gravel or rocks. This is called concrete when it is dry. This machine is movable. It is a vehicle because it can move. So this crane is used in construction for picking up heavy objects. These two birds are also crane. These are called the whooping crane. This is a pump for you to pump the tires for the bicycle. This is a pump for you to pump gas. So each of these objects is a pump. Remember, an object is a thing. So you have two objects. Both are pumps. As you know, COVID-19 is a disease. So the object above here is a representation of the pandemic that we has endured. Okay, so therefore, COVID-19 is harmful. When something is harmful, it is not helpful. So with the pandemic going on, it is essential or important or vital. These three words are the same: essential, important, or vital. So people need to wash hands regularly. When something is essential, it is necessary for people to do something essential. This is a zebra. So the above animal is a zebra. Zebra has a pattern. You see black, white, black, black, white, black, white. So the zebra has a pattern of black and white stripes or line. So as you know, this is COVID-19, which is a deadly disease. To prevent, to stop, to avoid, to get rid of it, to say no. And what prevent is to prevent people from dying. People need to come up with a strong vaccine that can break down the virus or kill this virus, so we, you and I together can go back to normal. What's wrong with the man here? What is wrong with his car? To prevent a future breakdown like this one, John, this is John, should take good care of his car. When his car breaks down, he has problem with his movement because he cannot move or go anywhere. I have 2 feet, you have 2 feet, we can move. That is our movement. We use our feet for our movement. We can go to different places. Even though he has 2 feet, he might move, but it will take him a long time to move. He needs his vehicle, but his vehicle is breaking down right now. What do you see here? This is a buffet. Okay, so this is a buffet. So when you go to a buffet, you have unlimited opportunity to eat. This is all you can eat, unlimited. Now, what do you see here? We have several objects: a laptop, a visor, or they use this for some kind of electronic game, cell phone, iPad, camera, PlayStation control device. I think this is a drive, another drive that you can save more data, a mouse, an earpiece. So each of these is an electronic device. So Doug is good with electronic machines, which are these. He can break apart or break down each of the objects, and then he put them back together without any problem. This is his strength or his power, like Superman. Superman has power. The electronic objects above are three-dimensional. So when something is three-dimensional, you have the width, okay, the side, and the height. So you have 3 dimensions: width, side, and the height. So 3 dimension. If it's just 2 dimension like this, you have, if it's just the height and the base, this is 2-dimensional object. All right. So let's see if we can put these words into use. Canal, frame, concrete, crane, pump, essential, harmful, helpful, illustrate, pattern, prevent, unlimited, artificial, breakdown, electronic, movement, object, personal, power, and 3-dimensional. So as you can see here, I break down the N, the A, N, D, G. So the N represent the noun. The A, D, J represent the adjective, or the V represent a verb. This is called the part of speech. So use the part of speech as clue or as context clue to help you figure out what word needs to go on the line. So I will give you 5 minutes. I will come back in 5 minutes and see where you are and go over the answer with you. So pause the video for 5 minutes and try to do this on your own. Okay, so let's see. Nelson and Maria saw a blank with long legs at a seashore in Mexico. Remember, long legs. Which animal related to something that has long legs? Nguyen and Doug directed a machine operator, a person, to use a blank to remove a very big and heavy rock. A crane is an example of a blank object because it has length, width, and height. Gina does not want his car to blank, so he keeps good maintenance of his vehicle, Gia. Javier has a blank goal, which is to learn how to speak English well. Number 6, a crane is an example of a 3-dimensional blank because it has length, width, and height. Miss Tu, Miss Ngang, and Miss Thuy use a blank to blank gas in a container. Last but not least, Tiziani, Carolina, and Wendy were looking for a blank, machines to buy because they did not like those gas ones. So what vocabulary word can you put here? They saw a crane with long legs. They operate a crane. A crane is an example of 3-dimensional object. This telephone is a 3-dimensional object. Gia did not want to see his car to break down. Javier has a personal goal. I spell object wrong, so a crane is an example of a 3-dimensional object. Okay. Miss Tu, Miss Ngang, and Miss Thuy use a blank to blank gas in a container. You need a pump to pump something, which is gas. Last but not least, Tiziani, Carolina, and Wendy were looking for blank, machines to buy because they did not like those gas ones. They don't like gas machines, so what other machine can they use? So they are going to use electronic. Okay, so how many did you have correct? So if you get all 9 answer choices completely fill in correctly, congratulations. If not, continue to use the word. Canal, frame, concrete, crank, pump, essential, harmful, helpful, illustrate, pattern, prevent, unlimited, artificial, breakdown, electronic, movement, object, personal, power. This is Dr. Howard